Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And today we have a very interesting topic with us. It's known as the Foo Bar Challenge. It's trending on every social media platform from LinkedIn to GitHub. So what is Foo Bar Challenge basically? So according to some experts on internet, Foo Bar Challenge is a secret hiring project from Google where Google selects a few developers based on their interest, which is reflected in the search history of those developers. And why does it matter? FooBar challenge matter because many developers believe that if they crack the FooBar challenge, which is a 5-level questionnaire, which contains basically 5 questions, they can get placed in Google after an interview, or some Googler can contact them. Okay, so I want to discuss my research on this FooBar because I received FooBar challenge few days back, and since then I'm very curious about this FooBar challenge. Why did I came across it? What were the keywords that I searched over past few months because I was researching for my SIH 2020 project. So how did it click that FooBar or basically Google thought that I would be the perfect developer to take this challenge. So this is the screen once you accept the FooBar challenge. This is the screen you have to log in. There's a sign in option here. I've already signed in, so it's not showing here, but this is the CLI basically for the FooBar challenge. Now to accept the challenge you have to write it like requests, request, and when you enter it will give you a new challenge. I'm not ready yet, so I'm not going to request a new challenge yet. Yeah, this is the CLI, or this is the website for FooBar challenge. So the research starts from this blog on medium.com by Mohit Gupta. I will leave the links in the description. So it clearly explains everything you need to know about the FooBar challenge. From I am a novice, tell me in details about FooBar, I want to take this challenge, and so on, how to get a invitation. So in this video we will be discussing how you can simply hack the algorithm basically, or people have already hacked the algorithm. They have found a way on how to simply get the FooBar challenge. So we will be discussing some ways that I found and that really worked for a few friends. And this is the way it goes. So it has the complete procedure on how to start with FooBar and how to submit your solutions and so on. Now the next thing in the research is, if you search on LinkedIn, this is my LinkedIn profile basically, and if you search hashtag FooBar on LinkedIn or hashtag FooBar challenge on LinkedIn, there's a lot of posts in here. And one of the important posts is from Khushbu Verma, who is a SD intern in Microsoft Gold member in here. So she wrote clearly that FooBar challenge triggered thrice this week, and it turns out it's just a fixed algorithm. Yeah, that's very true, because a lot of people are getting this FooBar challenge in the past few weeks. Now you can see that people have left their views in the comment section. It's just another way from Google to give coders something to do during the lockdown and so on. So it's a huge post. You can just see that. Links will be in the description. Then there are posts from many developers who got this FooBar challenge. They just use the hashtag FooBar in their description. And another important post is this post from 9 months ago, where a person claimed that he basically got this email from the Googlers that yeah, his challenge or solution has been accepted, and he was contacted by some Googler. So there's no proof that is this thing correct, that the Google actually hires from such platforms or not. But yeah, this is my part where I posted this. So I basically wrote that FooBar challenge, it's nothing to flaunt about, because most of the people putting this up are basically searching for a few keywords, and I luckily had them in my search history from past few months. Okay, so if you get the FooBar challenge after this video, try to give your best shot to solve 5 level of coding challenges that are available both in Java and Python, and leave the rest on the luck. So the question arises, that's my research, that's basically all I researched. I just had gone through every single post that's available with hashtag FooBar, and people have mixed reviews. Developers have mixed reviews that is it real, is it still the actual FooBar challenge that it used to be, or has it just lost its integrity, and so on. Now the question is referrals. So if you see some post on LinkedIn, you will find that people are claiming that they can give referrals to the developers if the developers or the people who are seeking this challenge, provide them with their GitHub ID and the code forces or some platform link that basically reflects how much coding they know. Now that's partially true because a person who just got the challenge cannot refer you. For referral purposes, you have to complete 2 to 3 challenges on Foobar challenge. So if after completing 2 or 3 challenges, you can basically give this referral part. Now, I also had a few questions on social media on how to use CLI. So this is a link basically that how you can use CLI. Now what we are going to do basically is I'm going to log out of my Google account here, and I'm going to log in with a new account. Okay, so logged in with another Google account. That's not my actual account. Now what I want to show you is that there are some keywords, like I've mentioned some here. So there are some keywords like in Java, in case of Java it's array Java list, in case of Python it's Python list comprehension, and in case of C++ is C++ move semantics. Now what you have to do basically is to copy one of these like Python list comprehension and just place it here, click enter, you will get this link. Now you copy this link and paste it, close the tab, paste it, enter, new tab, paste it, enter, and go on. Just do it 20-30 times, change the keywords every time, and after a few searches you will basically get the Foobar challenge popping up. So if we look at the LinkedIn, it will look something like this, that you have been called for a challenge by Google or something like that. So this is basically a fixed algorithm that Google uses, or I don't know if Google is actually hiring from that or not, but yeah, someone uses to check if you are searching for a particular keyword that's important or not. That's all this thing does. So the last question is Google hiring from this Foobar challenge or no? Now again, people have mixed views about it. You can find it on LinkedIn or Twitter. I haven't mentioned the Twitter links yet, but I will find some good threads, and will leave the links in the description. But yeah, people have mixed views about it. Some people say no, the Google is not hiring from the Foobar challenge now, and some people say yes, Google is still hiring from this Foobar challenge, which is the secret hiring challenge from Google. It's still a mystery because Foobar challenge itself is a mystery, and the important thing is that you should complete all the challenges. You should try to complete all the challenges. So yeah, that's all for this video. I know this video is short. I promised to give the Git links, but this was something trending and I've been getting many questions about how to get this Foobar challenge. Now the important thing that I want to share from this platform is, even if you get Foobar challenge from this video, do not flaunt it on LinkedIn. So false flaunting is really bad. What you are doing basically, or what many developers are doing basically, they just get the Foobar challenge by this hack or similar hacks, and then they just keep on flaunting on every social media platform possible, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, everything. Now the issue is that the novice or the beginners who actually want to learn something get trapped in this for these false claims. Although this works for sure, but getting the actual Google Foobar challenge is the real challenge, not by just randomly searching anything. So my advice is that you should get started with some good Python, Java or C++ project, and eventually you will get the Foobar challenge. So it's lockdown here in India, so I was completing a few projects that I left behind. So that's how I get the Foobar challenge. Now even if you get Foobar challenge from this video and you are ready to go on, just try to solve every question or every challenge, give it your best shot, and do not try to copy from GitHub. Again, this is all available on GitHub too. I'm not going to expose the repositories because it's against it's not against anything, but yeah, it's not right. So don't try to copy from GitHub. Try to write your own clean code as fast, as efficient as possible, and yeah, if it's in your luck, you will end up at Google. So that's all for the video, guys. Thank you for joining, thank you for listening. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video with your friends, share the video with your developers who are asking you questions about this Foobar challenge. And if the Foobar challenge hack works for you, Do leave a comment and how you felt it, and if you complete the 4-bar challenge, do let me know. Connect to me on LinkedIn or in other social media platforms. I'm soon going to open my Instagram too, and I will leave everything in the description tab.